There is a philosopher that history has almost erased, not because his ideas were trivial, but because he was surrounded by giants: Socrates, Plato, Aristotle, names that overshadowed everything around them. His name was Diogenes of Apollonia, and what he believed was extraordinary. While the philosophers of his time argued about what the principle of all things might be, water, fire, numbers, atoms, Diogenes raised his hand and said something nobody expected. The principle of everything is air. But not the air you feel on your face when you open a window. Not the wind, not the gas, not the emptiness between things. The air of Diogenes was something completely different. It was intelligent. It was conscious. It was divine. For Diogenes, air was not simply the physical element we breathe, it was the mind of the cosmos. It was the invisible thread holding everything together: the stars, the oceans, the animals, the thoughts of men. The entire universe was one great single breath, and every living being was a small conscious part of it. But there is one detail that truly leaves you speechless. Diogenes was one of the first thinkers in Western history to explicitly connect breathing with intelligence. His thesis was bold, almost provocative: living beings think because they breathe. The quality of thought depends on the quality of breath. Animals that breathe superficially have limited minds. Man, who breathes in a deeper and more complex way, is capable of reasoning, of language, of philosophy. The more you breathe, the more you think. The more you think, the more you are alive. 2,500 years ago, in a Greek city whose name almost nobody remembers today, a forgotten philosopher had intuited something that modern neuroscience is only now beginning to prove: that breathing is not simply a biological function, it is a cognitive function. It influences the brain, memory, concentration, emotions. Deep breathing techniques literally modify neural activity. Tibetan monks knew this, yoga masters knew this, and Diogenes of Apollonia had intuited it before all of them. He was right in the wrong way. He used different words, different concepts, a language that today seems ancient and naive. But the core of his intuition was correct. Air is everything. Breath is thought. And every time you breathe deeply, you are doing exactly what Diogenes imagined 2,500 years ago. You are thinking with your body. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to the channel and follow other psychology videos. Thanks.